Hi, Maggie Rintala here, and I'm going to talk through my little exercise that I'm working today that I'm calling Big Bear Rainbow. So it's the DNS developmental position, Big Bear, and I'm calling it Rainbow because I'm challenging the load from front and back to back, up and over to front and reverse, and then as well as lower, which will challenge the joint centration when I come lower. All right? Do it with me. So Big Bear position, hands underneath shoulders, thorax in contact with the shoulders, meaning my shoulder blades are right on my rib cage. Knees under hips. From this quadruped position, I'm going to lift my hips straight up, release and relax my ankles so that I've got a nice load in the foot. So first thing I'm going to do is just be sure that I can come into this position maintaining my shoulder centration as well as my hip centration, the length of my spine and the position of my head. Once I get here, I can already tell this is going to be really challenging. I already taught 2 classes this morning and feeling a little tired. Tired is good. It'll point out my areas where I can bring more stability. So from here, I'm just gonna stay in Big Bear and I'm gonna rock, but I'm gonna stay up a little bit higher and feel the hinge of my shoulder around my thorax. My whole torso is moving around my arm in the front. And my hips are maintaining alignment with my chest, shoulders, head, which means my diaphragms can stay aligned as well. Then I'm gonna come to the extended position and I'm gonna rainbow myself down. I feel limitation in my left ankle, which I sprained. And then I'm gonna come forward. Ooh, I just felt my head lose its position. Forward now, down, push. I've got more load in my hand. And then I'm gonna push back. Now I have more load in my feet. Oh, I can feel my head when I rock back. That old kind of downward dog compensation that I used to do, dropping my head down. I'm gonna keep my head active and see how far I can push, maintaining alignment through my pelvis, chest, shoulders, and then come down just with my shoulders, down with my knees. I'm gonna rest here for a moment. Deep breath in. When I exhale, I'm gonna maintain all the expansion that I created with that breath. And then, with that expansion, I'm gonna take little smaller breaths so I can keep that stability, which helps me align. And then I'm gonna take my hips up first, load through my hand, my feet are more loaded, and then I'm gonna rainbow up and over to my hands, and bring my knees down, forward, 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 and then I'm gonna uncurl my toes and come back. Woo! I really thought I was gonna be able to do a lot more of that this morning. But I'm not gonna push myself beyond what I just pushed. I have a twisted ankle, and I can already feel my neck losing its ability to have alignment, which is a compensation of mine that I don't want to over remember.